हेलो फाइनली आई एम गोइंग ऑन अ वेकेशन, नॉट अ वेकेशन लेकिन उससे पहले द लास्ट क्लिप्स फ्रॉम द हॉस्पिटल, क्योंकि ये हमें बहुत याद आने वाली है। लेकिन इससे ज़्यादा हॉस्पिटल का ना और कुछ भी नहीं दिखने वाला है, आई प्रॉमिस। और ये सारा ताम झाम तो देखो, अभी लास्ट मोमेंट पे पैक करने जाओगे तो ऐसा ही होगा ना। बाय द वे, विच वन आर यू, अ लास्ट मिनट पैकर या फिर प्री प्लान वन? आई लव इंटरनेशनल फ्लाइट्स, लेकिन वो फिर रात रात भर जगना पड़ता है और अर्ली मॉर्निंग उठना पड़ता है ना, दैट इज़ द वर्स्ट पार्ट। वी हैव 4:30 की फ़्लाइट, 11:30 को निकलना था, लेकिन इससे पहले आई मेड श्योर कि एटलीस्ट 3 घंटे तो 3 घंटे मुझे सोना ही है। जब तक 3 घंटे सोकर उठी तब तक पूरा घर लोगों से भर चुका था, एज माई ग्रैंड मॉम इज ट्रैवलिंग फॉर द वेरी फर्स्ट टाइम and she is 82 years old, by the way. And here we are at the airport washroom, and how can we miss this pad dispenser machine? ओ माई गॉड, आई नो ट्रिप का व्लॉग है, पीरियड्स की बातें बिल्कुल भी नहीं करनी है। सो अगेन आई केम बैक टू द लॉन्च। नींद बिल्कुल भी नहीं आ रही थी, तो इसका जुगाड़ हमने पहले से कर रखा था। आई हैव स्टार्टेड रीडिंग दिस बुक दैट इज कॉल्ड एज द डेथ फ्रॉम सदगुरु। नाउ वाइल आई वॉज रीडिंग, अ स्ट्रेंज थिंग हैपेंड। जब दूसरी फ्लाइट की बोर्डिंग स्टार्ट हो गई, देर वॉज दिस गर्ल वेटिंग इन द क्यू हु शाउटेड लाइक जोर से, डॉक्टर मिताली, आई एम फॉलोइंग यू ऑन इंस्टाग्राम, आई एम फॉलोवर ऑफ योर्स। एंड ऑलरेडी मैं बुक पढ़ते पढ़ते बहुत इमोशनल थी, एंड द वे शी रिएक्टेड, दैट वॉज सो कूल, एंड आई जस्ट गॉट सो मच इमोशनल। फिर 2-3 घंटे के बाद हम फाइनली पहुंच गए कुवैत एयरपोर्ट पे, और वहाँ पे और 4-5 घंटे के लिए वेट करना था, इमेजिन। Here is how I look without eating, drinking, sleeping and even brushing my teeth. पता नहीं लोग इतना टैलेंट कहाँ से ले आते हैं, यहाँ वहाँ सारी जगह पे अच्छे तरीके से सो जाते हैं। फिर सोचा छोड़ो यार, नींद नहीं आ रही है तो थोड़ा सा एक्सप्लोर करते हैं, ब्रेकफास्ट करते हैं, फ्रेश हो जाते हैं। एंड देन 1-2 घंटे निकालने के बाद फिर से बोर्डिंग स्टार्ट हो गई, एंड हियर इज़ द ग्लिम्पिस ऑफ आवर सेकेंड कनेक्टिंग फ्लाइट। वो भी 8-9 घंटे की होने वाली है, इमेजिन। सो यू कैन सी द कुवैत फ्रॉम द डिस्टेंस, बर्ड आई व्यू। दूर से तो ऐसा ही लग रहा था जैसे अहमदाबाद है, लेकिन कैन यू लुक एट दिस ब्यूटिफुल स्पॉट? आई मीन, oh my god, I will forever be in awe of aircrafts. प्री बुकिंग फ़्लाइट के मील्स में हैव डिसाइडेड फॉर ग्लूटेन फ्री मील, लेकिन इन्होंने रेगुलर दे दिया। फिर सोचा छोड़ो यार, आई वॉज ऑलरेडी हंग्री एंड स्लीपलेस एंड टायर्ड एंड एग्जॉस्टेड एंड ऑल ऑफ इट, तो खा लिया। एंड दिस इज़ हाउ द डिज़र्ट लुक्स लाइक। आई फील इन जनरल देर आर 2 different types of travelers. फर्स्ट, दे आर द वन द मोस्ट कंफर्टेबल वंस, जहाँ पे जगह मिली जो कुछ भी खाने को मिला खा लिया, सो लिए, मूवी देख ली। एंड देर आर सेकेंड हु आर द क्रैंकी वंस, जिनको सारी चीज़ें स्पेसिफिक वे में चाहिए होती है। एंड हियर वी आर आफ्टर 16 to 18 hours of long tiring journey, finally we have reached to the London airport. Getting done with airport formalities and immigration, finally we have booked the cab, and after 1.5 hour finally we have reached to a safe spot, I should say. Oh my god. And prior I sleep and forget every minute detail, the next big task is to pen down every single thing. I feel digital ways are better to dump your thoughts down somewhere rather than using a piece of paper. What are your thoughts on? Let me know in the comments. And after 7 hours of restful, or should I say disturbed sleep, here I am. This is how I look after getting freshened up and getting ready. We are leaving for Oxford, but can you see the weather here? It's so much like, little bit sunny, but it's also raining here and there, and you cannot प्रिडिक्ट कि आज बारिश होने वाली है या फिर आज सनी वेदर होने वाला है. इट जस्ट कीप्स ऑन चेंजिंग एट फ्रीक्वेंट इंटरवल ऑफ एवरी हाफ एन आवर और 1 hour. Keeping weather aside, there is also one other fascinating fact here is that people don't believe in honking here at all. How beautiful that is, right? And here we are roaming on the streets of the Oxford, and the best part is that, actually the bestest part, that people are most of the time are by themselves. Either they are walking or cycling, and there isn't any unnecessary pollution, honking or any crowd whatsoever. Traveling with a family is so fascinating, especially when you bond over the places, experiences. You get to spend so much of quality time together. but at the same time, if someone is of old age, you get to take care of certain things as well. Here comes the my most favorite part, Oxford University Museum of Natural History. If you look closely, they have carefully preserved every single small and big part of cartilages and bones. And here you can see a whole skeleton of dinosaur. How beautiful that is, right? And here I am, happy soul, exploring the marine shells and the marine stones. They are so carefully preserved inside the closed cabinets. And here I am remembering my first year MBBS days, during which we have to buy whole bone set of a human body, which includes every single small and big bone, and into which we have to study regarding every single muscles, joints, nerves, arteries, veins. And here we are looking at the beautiful dinosaurs, and look how carefully they are placed. डायनासोर्स तक तो ठीक था, वो तो यहाँ पे भी दिख जाते हैं, बट टू बी ऑनेस्ट आई हैवेंट एक्सपेक्टेड अ होल एलिफेंट skeleton. And can you see this sea fish with a beautiful vertebral placement, and those thin ribs, those are placed carefully. And then we stepped down to enter into the another fascinating section that was full of community based things. First section was full of different types of boats, all different sizes, small, big, with oars, without oars, and with different sails. And then there used to be lots of vegetables for cooking and cleaning, and then some community based clothes and lots of equipments in general. And there was another section which comprises of all the malas and jewels and jewelry of some important people that were there in the history, that were preserved carefully. And can you spot those knives, animal teeth, and those killing sharp instruments? इंस्ट्रूमेंट से याद आया, मेडिसिन यहाँ पे भी मेरा पीछा नहीं छोड़ रही है, एंड आई एम नॉट द वन हु इज़ रिस्पॉन्सिबल फॉर दिस. सो कैन यू spot those surgical instrument? They too have passed through the phase of evolution, from wooden to steel to iron to animal based stuff, and my heart literally, started pounding like. And just like that, 3 hours just flew by, and when we came outside it was raining, and all around us there were lots and lots of beautiful, all kind of new fresh blooms. One of the biggest lesson that I have learned through this trip, or should I say one of the biggest realization, is that initially I used to think that, once I'm going to visit London, now I'll be more happy, I'll be more relaxed, or once I be at that beach space or some mountain or some beach to nearby, I'll be happy. बट दिस इज़ हाई टाइम बनी दैट जहाँ पे है वहाँ का मज़ा लेना हमको सीखना ही पड़ेगा. सो आफ्टर रोमिंग फॉर 6-7 long hours, it's finally time to hit the bed, but prior that, let's do some skincare. So I keep it very basic and minimal. First and foremost, I'm using this Dermaco face wash, not sponsored, and I make sure that I wash it thoroughly for 20 to 30 seconds of massage, then some moisturizer and just normal lip balm, and changing clothes, of course, that is life changing, trust me. By the way, can you spot this sunshine at 11 p.m.? Yes, my friend, this is European summer, but how on earth Indian people are going to sleep with this amount of sunshine? And here comes a new day, wearing a sweater and cardigan in 10 degrees with sun rays over my face at 7 a.m. But how on earth to differentiate whether it's 7 a.m. or 11 p.m? Light तो एक जैसी ही है ना. And then I have finally decided to watch final few episodes of कोहरा. बहुत ही ज़्यादा शॉकिंग था उसका एंड, एंड फाइनली शॉक को दूर करने के लिए आई वेंट फॉर अ वॉक आउटसाइड. So today we have a very cloudy atmosphere here. It rained as well in the morning. So there are no concrete plans to visit any place for today. It's all about relaxing a bit, having meals and just chill. I was kind of hoping for these kind of days back in India, where my schedule is all about rush and rush, because somehow I'm also responsible for that, because I'm exploring multiple career options at the moment, be it consultant, online, offline, and content creator over multiple platforms. It gets really overwhelming on few days. Don't you think at one point, when you are good at everything, rather than relying upon other people and their experiences and what has worked for them and what has worked for you, Rather, you want to have your own experiences and then decide that here is the thing that I want to move forward with, and this is the thing that hasn't worked out for me, so I just want to left it here. Don't you think few moments of deep breaths, solitude, hours, brainstorming should be a part of our daily routine? Where we rely upon small breaks and not burn out ourselves up to this point where everything feels so much foggy. This is kind of gentle reminder for myself to bring out activities that brings true joy to me, and that stands true for you as well, my friend. Yes, treating patients and their babies brings lot of joy to me. Likewise, creating a new family, being a part of that process, healthy mom and baby brings a lot of joy to me. I am so much passionate about my job. I love every single part and bits of it. Likewise, online text from my patients too brings me that joy. Content creation too, there is no such comparisons. But at the same time, binge watching on some days, reading my favorite books too brings me that joy. Likewise, reading few pages, walking outside, spending some time in nature, going for a walk, and how next moment is going to be, not too stressing about that too brings me a lot of joy. आई फील कभी कभी ना किसी के साथ भी वक्त ना बिताने से भी ना सब ठीक हो जाता है. No matter what Bollywood has to say about the same. Okay, okay, enough of this live can, and here comes another day. नहा लिया है मैंने, and this is the time for our skincare. tada. I am using the Be Minimalist moisturizer because A मेरी dry skin है, extra dry skin to be honest, and here the weather is going crazy. The temperature has fallen somewhere around 8 to 9 degrees as well. And here's to applying sunscreen. I have been religiously using this fixed derma one since past 7 to 8 months. I cannot tell you how many tubes I have used of this same sunscreen. It blends like magic, and yes, you can see I don't follow three finger rules. I can just try every single time that I cover every single exposed part. And as the winter is here, the tip of the nose, lips, and ear lobes are the first one to get affected because of the cold temperature. So I am applying the lip balm religiously. और उसके ऊपर I have applied a little amount of lip tint. That is my favorite. I am not against the makeup, but here's to no makeup whatsoever, and here's how skin looks like. Today is the very bright, sunny, beautiful day you can see, and I have decided to step out. आधे घंटे पहले ही बारिश हुई थी, so can you spot those water droplets over the cold leaves? या कोल्ड से याद आया, द टेम्परेचर हैज़ फॉलन अ लॉट, सो सोचा कि चलो स्वेटर ले आती हूँ. देन वेयरिंग अ स्वेटर अबव द स्वेट शर्ट दैट हैज़ ऑलरेडी वार्म, दैट ऑल्सो क्रिएट सम डिस्कम्फर्ट, सो फिर सोचा चलो निकाल देती हूँ. वाइल वॉकिंग any which way, the amount of temperature, the BMR is going to rise. And can you spot that white horse? So beautiful na. I have always loved those tall mighty trees who are happen to be somewhere around those mountains, who are here since forever, has seen multiple atmosphere related changes and survived so many storms, and they brings lots and lots of calmness and positive vibes to me. So as the temperature has changed one more time, it's bright and sunny now. So I have decided to visit this garden with my grandmom, because as yesterday it was raining and it was very cold. As an old person, she is more susceptible to get that cold and cough and temperature related changes. So now we are outside soaking ourselves under the mighty sun. It's very very warm and beautiful. I feel every single place carries its own energy, and nature has its own purest form of energy. So once I came back, I have started reading one more time. Here comes one more bright beautiful sunny day where we are stepping outside to explore London city. Can we take a moment to appreciate this bright, beautiful sun along with those fluffy clouds? We have done our breakfast and we are on our ways to reach to a final destination. We took a cab and then we took a train. Yes, one more thing here is that the transportation is super easy. A bit expensive, yes, but the comfort and glide and the space and the cleanliness and the discipline and the people and the kindness is of another level, and not to forget these beautiful landmarks. After 90 minutes of travel, we have reached to the city life and started to explore touristy places. And I have to say this, that European summer and tourism is real even on the weekdays. So here we are one more time back to the city life, because all these days we were staying somewhere near the countryside, not surrounded by too many people, crowd, voice, noise, so many things. So here you can see the Trafalgar Square, Covent Garden and St. Paul's Cathedral. Almost all of the places are surrounded, and actually I should say crowded with so many people. The European summer is real, my friend. Even though it's a weekday, the crowd is crazy, and it is no longer looking at how it is there that is shown in our reels. So it's been 6 days since I have came here, and by now I can officially say that I am work sick. I am not homesick because technically I am surrounded by people, my family, but I'm missing pregnant ladies. I am missing how I touch their abdomen, their tummy, how I play with their babies, how I do ultrasound, how I used to see moving fetuses. Since I came here, I can even tell you that I have only and only seen 6 to 7 pregnant bumps. Yes, is it even real? By the way, yes, this London Bridge is real, by the way. But I'm talking about pregnancy and the belly bumps. So I feel that the pregnant ladies are not visiting so much at these touristy places for obvious reasons. But still, I feel that the amount of pregnancy bumps that I see surrounded by me in India, and I'm not seeing that much here. So, coming back to the vlog, from the London Bridge, we have cruise over Thames River, and here you can spot the palace and the roller coaster like structure that is called as London Eye, one of the highest income generating, especially from the tourist source for the Ministry of London. There are different bridges, they all are named differently. Each one of them has its own historical representation, and here is the Palace of the London, different statues. And the only thing I need to complain here about is that all of them were so much crowded. I mean, of course मैं ये सोच के तो नहीं गई थी कि मैं वहाँ पे जाके रील्स बनाने वाली हूँ, because I'm not carrying that much amount of comfort in public. I'm still learning. And ये सारे तामझाम वाले दिन के बाद फाइनली आई हैव डिसाइडेड कि आज तो अच्छी नींद आने वाली है ही। बहुत ज़्यादा अच्छी तो नहीं आई, बट डेफिनेटली आई मास्क हैज़ हेल्प्ड अ लॉट। अपना वाला तो भूल गई थी, लेकिन वहाँ से दूसरा वाला यूज़ कर लिया। एंड हियर कम्स वन मोर डे, I am officially tired. My circadian rhythm has broke completely, and I am now into the physical mental state that कि मैं कभी भी उठती हूँ, कभी भी सोती हूँ. I am eating at an odd times, and here to help myself a bit, I have decided to wash my hair. And ये देखो, आई नो द हेयर फॉल इज़ रियल एज वेल, और अभी झाड़ू जैसे बाल भी लग रहे हैं, बट अभी ये सारे टेम्परेचर और वो सारी चीज़ों में आप क्या ही एक्सपेक्ट कर सकते हो। आई थिंक वेकेशन पे कंप्लेन करना ना मना होना चाहिए। सो लेट्स स्टार्ट बाय काउंटिंग आवर ब्लेसिंग्स फॉर टुडे। सो अगेन, या बिगिनिंग विद द फर्स्ट एंड मोस्ट important thing, I have slept somewhere around 8 to 10 hours because of little amount of irregularities in different time zones. And B, I am eating this delicious homemade chocolate chip cookie. Of course, when I am here, when I'm taking care of myself up to the core, I don't eat cookies and outside things that are made in refined flours. ये सारी chips भी नहीं खाती, but these are of real good quality, made and fried in the raspseed oil. Cookies prepared at home, chocolate chip. So this is my kind of balance. Of course, my skin reacted that you are going to see in the later part of the vlog, but that is a different story. For now, let's focus on these beautiful horses and this long, tall, mighty tree who is there since forever. तो आपको पता ही होगा मैं 8 दिन से यहाँ पे आई हूँ. आई एम नॉट डूइंग एक्सरसाइज बट आई एम मेकिंग श्योर दैट आई एम मूविंग रियली वेल. So yes, I'm sleeping well, at least trying to, eating well. Yeah, balance is the key. And can you spot these beautiful strawberries? I know अच्छी तरीके से नहीं दिख रही है, so मम्मी ने फोकस करवा लिया. So yes, talking about the moments, I mean the staying active all throughout the day, I'm making sure कि at least 3 to 4 kilometers तो मैं चलने ही वाली हूँ. And here we are spotting one more beautiful white horse, again visiting this beautiful property today. So today we are visiting Rosham House and Gardens. So it's like a castle that is placed in the center, surrounded by the beautiful landscapes of trees, fruits, flowers, gardens, greenery, river, mountains, lakes, so many beautiful things, and one of the bestest place I have visited till today. Keeping those landscapes aside for a while, now that you can clearly see my face, can you spot those acne zits over my cheek and chin area? Yes, these are the exact same thing I was talking about earlier in the vlog. Now let's focus on the grapes that we have just seen, but वो पकी हुई नहीं है, so you cannot exactly spot. So let's focus on apples instead because we can easily spot them. So talking about spotting, somewhere around 7 to 8 months back, one fine day I was scrolling through my reel section and I have came across one beautiful reel of a travel blogger. She was traveling somewhere in Manali or Kashmir and she was actually picking apples from the trees. And that day I can clearly remember it even today. I was so fascinated कि मुझे ना ये टच करना है, एप्पल का पेड़ देखना है. And here I am today actually seeing it and touching it. Oh my god. I know. While showing you around, I just slip off somewhere from this vlogging to talking about other topics. But yeah, I feel every single YouTube creator or a vlogger or blogger, whatever you may call it, they have their unique style of vlogging, right? So this is mine. I'm not exactly copying someone. So the I feel long format of videos are here to express ourselves, to express our unique individuality, and not just to copy someone else's content just like that. एंड हियर कम्स अ चर्च एंड अ ग्रेवयार्ड. चर्च में हम थोड़ी देर बाद में जाएंगे. नाउ लेट्स फोकस ऑन दिस बेरीज. आई थिंक मैंने ये वाली बेरी ना शिमला में खाई है. इसको हम शेतुर कहते हैं. एंड देन आई हैव quickly recorded a reel here at this bush. So I feel no matter wherever I go, my mind will never ever stop thinking about periods, hormones, vulva illustrations, reproductive health and all of that stuff. And that is how only वो देख के मेरे दिमाग में क्लिटरिस वाला आइडिया आया. You can check that reel out on my Instagram. That is really funny and relatable. And here comes our apple trees. I can tell you, I have clearly seen these types of apple trees into that girl's reel that has saved inside my Instagram as well. Yeah, manifestation is real, my friend. How peaceful that sound now. So they too have lotus and pears and peaches and so many beautiful trees. The good part is that nobody is here to touch them and they are just like that. Only few small animals come here, eat them, and I think they have dedicated group of people for harvesting every single day, but somehow they haven't. And I got really lucky to visit it in person, to check out those apples and peaches and all the beautiful fruits and actually touch them. आई नो इट माइट साउंड लेम कि ये देख के क्या ही कर लोगे, ये देख के क्या ही खुशी मिल जाएगी. बट देर आर स्मॉल जॉयज ऑफ थिंग्स दैट आर कन्फाइंड टू योर सेल्फ, दैट आर गोइंग टू बी वेरी डिफरेंट, वेरी मच बायो इंडिविजुअल. एक चीज़ जो मुझे खुशी दे सकती है, हो सकता है दैट माइट साउंड रियली लेम टू यू,
right? You might have spotted my grandmom. She is 82, very much active, physically fit, and just walking like there is no tomorrow. Only and only if you could remember, only few moments back, that was a bright sunny day. We were taking pictures and happy and giggling, and now the weather has took a turn. It's dark and cloudy, it's raining, the temperature has fall, and we are here under the shelter. Can you see how madly it has rained and the temperature has fallen? अभी बहुत ठंड भी हो गई है, लेकिन जैसे ही थोड़ी सी बारिश कम हुई, we have started to make our way towards the church. And can you spot this beautiful landscape? So beautiful. So yes, as I was discussing, we haven't explored much part of the London because of the vacation that has been going on and the tourist spots and everything. And of course, because of the work related situation, right now you can say हमारी डिलीवरी की सीज़न चल रही है, so we have visited only for 10 days. So this wasn't actually a vacation, but it was spending time visiting places, staying together for a few days, and just be ourselves. So yes, here we come at the church. इतने दिन मंदिर तो नहीं गए, but yeah, I have lots of core memories with the church because I have studied in the Christian school. I love churches. For me, मेरे लिए God isn't some statue or some place. It's just an energy, so I can feel it anywhere and everywhere you would want me to, but practically everywhere, you can say. And then we have decided to sit for a while because of course my grandmom, she must be tired by now. It was a vast property. She has walked a lot without taking any help. And again, we have a sun, and you can spot the lavender fields. They are so beautiful. Can you spot that beautiful butterfly? I just love them. I just love them. I have at least spotted 10 to 15 butterflies here, and here we are heading back again to vast, large, beautiful, dark trees. And here we are, it's somewhere around 10 p.m., and still the sun is out. I am so tired. I want to sleep, but my mind is, of course, so confused. So to clear that confusion, I have made sure कि मैं अपना routine follow करूँ. So I have made I have done my 2 to 3 steps स्किन केयर रूटीन. लेकिन उसके बाद भी कैन यू सी, रात के 11 बजे भी इतनी ज़्यादा लाइट आ रही है. द सन रेज आर रियल एंटरिंग इनसाइड द बेडरूम. तो अभी नींद आने में बहुत प्रॉब्लम हो रही है, डिस्पाइट आई एम trying to sleep with my purse and to everything to create that familiarity. या तो एक और दिन हो गया ऐसे तैसे करके, सो के, उठ के, जाग के, भाग के, कुछ भी करके. सो आई फील जितने दिन मुझे एक्लिमेटाइजेशन के लिए, येस, जेट लैग को दूर करने के लिए भी मिलने चाहिए, उतने नहीं थे. सो आई हैव स्ट्रगल्ड अ बिट. Of course, my skin has struggled a bit too because of the all the foods that I have consumed, which I don't in my routine. So जैसे जैसे जाने के दिन नज़दीक आते हैं, I just get that strange feeling. Of course, ऐसा नहीं है कि मुझे नहीं जाना है, बट इट्स अ स्ट्रेंज फीलिंग. एंड हियर वी आर, आई हैव पैक्ड ऑलमोस्ट ऑल माई स्टफ एंड वी आर लीविंग नाउ. एंड कैन यू spot these beautiful lines? They are created by the aircrafts unknowingly. They are so beautiful. And we have reached to the airport via taxi. We had to wait for 5 long hours, so decided to explore the airport, buy gifts for relatives and chocolates and everything. And somehow these small lights are just so beautiful. I just love them. And then of course we had to wait for few more hours. Boarding भी late हो गया. So I have decided to just roam for few more hours. फिर तो 8 घंटे बैठे ही रहना है. Again, नज़दीक से लाइट्स दिखा रही हूँ. दे आर जस्ट सो ब्यूटिफुल. एंड हियर्स टू बिडिंग फाइनल गुड बाय टू लंडन. दिस प्लेस हैज़ श्योरली माई हार्ट. आई जस्ट होप, विश एंड प्रे कि फिर से जल्द ही आना हो. आई जस्ट लव दिस प्लेस अ लॉट. अगेन फिर हम गए 7-8 घंटे की फ़्लाइट पे. ग्लूटेन फ्री के नाम पे दे हैव गेव मी नॉन वेजिटेरियन फूड. बहुत ज़्यादा खा नहीं पाई. कुवैत गए, सेकेंड फ़्लाइट तुरंत ही बोर्ड करनी थी, सो बहुत ज़्यादा फुटेज नहीं है. एंड आई फील These aircrafts are mesmerizing, and this earth in general that we are privileged to call it our home is so beautiful. We are here for a short, small, beautiful ride. So make sure that you, me, I, we make the most of it. और फिर मम्मी का फास्ट चल रहा था तो उन्होंने अपना मील मुझे दे दिया बिकॉज़ आई एम नॉट अ नॉन वेजिटेरियन पर्सन। तो ग्लूटेन फ्री के नाम पे मुझे नॉन वेज तो नहीं खाना है। एंड कैन यू स्पॉट द मून। एंड ऐसे ही करके हम पहुंच गए घर वाया उबर। द उबर ड्राइवर वाज सो काइंड एंड फाइनली माय आईज आर सो हैप्पी टू एक्चुअली सी द डार्कनेस ऑफ नाइट। ऑफ कोर्स टेम्परेचर की वजह से स्किन इरिटेशन और रैशेस जैसा लग रहा था, बट आई एम हैप्पी। सुबह के 5 बजे स्किन केयर कर रही हूँ एज इफ़ मुझे यहाँ से तैयार होके कहीं जाना है। जाना तो है लेकिन सुबह 9 बजे जाना है। So if you are watching it till here, I'm just so glad that you did. Thank you so much for giving me space to express myself, and I'll promise to keep my videos short from now onwards. Thank you so much. Make sure you subscribe and leave a comment. I'll see you in my next one for sure. Bye. Take